Tackle junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. I know Black Friday is approaching very quickly. A lot of you guys like to buy new equipment during those sales. I picked up a new rod myself here, and I did notice that the weight specs are a bit out of the norm. Thought it'd be a good idea to shoot a video on this real quick so you guys have an idea what to look for. Getting in and out of your boat doesn't have to be hard. BoatFX makes one heck of a set of steps. I've had them on my rig now for a couple years. I absolutely love them. They're made to fit your rig. If you guys are anything like me, you know, the older I get, I'm always thinking about how I'm going to get hurt next, right? If I were to fall out of my boat, just how bad am I going to get hurt? And guys, right now with the water getting cold, the last thing you want to do is end up in the lake. That'll end a fishing trip before it even starts. Do yourself a favor, head on over to BoatFX and check out a set of steps for your rig. Don't forget to use code TJ81 to save 10%. This is the Abu Garcia Veritas winch. It's a 7-foot medium heavy mod fast. But what's different about this medium heavy compared to most is the weight specs. Your typical, medium heavy fast or mod fast, the weight rating is usually like 1/4 to 3/4. This one is 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce. Okay, let me explain what that is. So for the rod to perform, somewhat decent, you at least need to meet the minimum of the weight rating. So 1/2 ounce on this particular rod. If you go over the max, which is 1 ounce, so if I put 2 ounces on this rod, on the back cast, that's going to be too much weight. Okay, you're going to overload the tip, and when you come forward, most likely you'll snap it off. Okay, so it's kind of like the opposite on the minimum. So this one being 1/2, if I put 1/4 on here, it's not going to be enough weight to load the tip. So when I come forward, for one, it's not going to perform all that well because you don't have enough weight on there. You're not going to get that great a cast, and most likely you're going to backlash. Okay, so it's very important to at least meet the minimum and don't go over the max. With my experience, it's best to be somewhere in the middle. So your typical medium heavy fast or mod fast, like I said, is 1/4 to 3/4. So when I'm putting on like lures from like 3/8 to 1/2, that's kind of like the sweet spot on those rods, and those rods perform very well. So this rod here being 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce, I'd imagine the sweet spot on this rod is going to be 5/8 or so. So like that 2.5 range, square bill, something like that, big choppos, stuff like that. Well, I don't really throw a ton of that stuff. I was trying to throw the lighter cranks on this rod, and it's just not working out that well, just because, again, the rod is rated for 1/2, and I'm trying to toss 3/8, 7/16, some 1/2. But again, I don't have enough weight here to really load the tip to get a great cast. It's a great rod. It just demands more weight than what I'm really wanting to put on there. But you really never know until you try them, right? And I've been talking about this all year. One company's medium heavy is not the same as the next company's medium heavy. That goes along with their actions and all that, right? You never know till it's in hand. I've tried plenty of mediums that felt like medium heavies, plenty of medium heavies that felt like mediums. This one here definitely feels like a medium heavy mod fast. It is definitely what it's spec'd at, but it just requires too much weight for the baits that I like to use. 3/8 to 7/16 are really pretty much the standard for the baits that I like to toss, and it's just not enough weight for this rod to perform that well. So I'm going to make this rod probably like a trap rod. It'd be a good 2.5 rod. I don't throw many of those. Like the 110 choppos, things like that. It'll be a great big topwater rod. It's just not great for me and the cranks that I like to fish. So I just wanted to make a quick video here so you guys know what to look for when you're buying a rod. At least meet the minimum. Don't go over the max. But in the middle is going to be the sweet spot. So keep an eye on those specs when you're picking out your next fishing rod. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up. Love you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.